people, animals. There's a big difference between them, and one of the key differences is the fact that people invent things. So here we go. Top 5 human inventions by people. Number 5, Large Hadron Collider, CERN. Now, the Large Hadron Collider, what is it? Well, to put it simply, the Large Hadron Collider is the world's largest and highest energy particle collider and the largest machine in the world. Yeah, it's huge, and it took over 10,000 scientists to make, and it's 27 kilometers lengthwise, which is huge. And basically it accelerates particles, electrons, I'm not sure. It accelerates things and makes them go really fast. Animals couldn't do that. Oh, plus Brian Cox spilt yogurt in there, and that's a mistake.
I once caused the Hadron Collider to be shut down after I spilt yogurt in it.
Number 4. Now this one is less to do with the scientific community and more to do with the everyday, I guess you could say, or something that normal consumers use. In addition to military application and all kinds of other things like that. And obviously one of the first ones of these was invented by the Wright brothers in the early 20th century. Of course, I'm talking about aeroplanes, planes, which made a paper one here. Cool. Planes are cool. They get us to places really quickly. Places such as America or Japan. You know, it's quite hard to get there from Britain, but with a plane, it takes a lot less time. Number 3. Now, for number 3, I was originally gonna go for the television, because, you know, TV, you know, it's like travelling without the travelling. You can go anywhere in the world, anywhere not in the world, you know, you just through looking through a box. But then that got me thinking, what's older than TV and takes you to places? Books. The written word. Now that is a fantastic human invention, because without the written word, you know, all of the history in the world would be like lost. Written words, of course, has been around for ages, and you know, without it, you know, you wouldn't have any of the exemplary literary works like of Mice and Men. It's a beautiful story, and we wouldn't have any history to record, like the Tudors, you know, and of course we wouldn't have Harry Hill's bumper book of newspaper bloopers, which of course it's just funny. Like, experts say that fewer blows to the head would reduce brain damage. It's funny bloopers. Oh, wait, I found one that's actually to do with Tudor England. Henry VIII, by his own efforts, increased the population of England by 40,000. And that was in the Northern San Diego Shopper's Guide. Obviously, that's not true. And now, you thought the written word was going to be the oldest invention on this list today? Ha! You're an idiot. Number 2 is like one of the oldest human inventions, like ever. You know, back with the old caveman doing things like that. And of course, I'm talking about fire. Now you may be wondering, is fire an invention or is it a discovery? or like a natural thing. Well, let me tell you, no fire's ever started without a human starting it, so that's put you in your place. And so before we go on to our number one, I want to go through a couple of honourable mentions. So number one honourable mention is the bass guitar, because it's cool. And my second honourable mention is going to go to swing ball, because who needs tennis when you can do it in your garden and alone? And now, for the number one invention, it is the sit-on lawnmower. I'm talking about the big lawn riders like the R420 TSX AWD out front rider. Oh yeah, it's got a top speed of 17 miles an hour and it's built for all terrains. That is going to mow your lawn. Or maybe you can go for something smaller, like the 27H compact lawn rider. It's got a top speed of around 5 miles an hour, but maybe that's all you need, because it's so small and compact, you can take it to both of your lawns. If you have two. But I would recommend the bigger one. Usually, because it's just cool. And so, there you go. Top 5 human inventions of all time. Now, just let me put a little disclaimer in here. This is obviously my opinion. So if you have your own opinion, just let me know. And yeah, hope you have enjoyed this educational video. Would the congregation please note that the bowl at the back of the church labelled "For the Sick" is for monetary donations only. That's from the Churchtown Parish magazine.